You gotta see the like caramelized edges of that squid. It is a beautiful, beautiful thing. This looks unbelievably good. A big plate of grilled squid, a giant squid. That squid is huge. Hey everyone, it's Mark Wiens in Phnom Penh, Cambodia, and today I'm taking you on a street food tour, Cambodian street food tour in Phnom Penh, and we're gonna start by going to Central Market. So we are in the back of a tuk-tuk, which is one of the best and the easiest ways to get around Phnom Penh, hanging out with Micah and Ying, and my buddy Joel came along on this trip.
What's up, everyone?
So we're on our way to Central Market first, which is one of the central landmarks of the city, and it's a big market. It's actually called the New Market. Known for its pastel yellow-colored dome structure, Phnom Penh's Central Market is a landmark of the city. Inside, you'll find a collection of mostly jewelry and souvenir shops. But the beauty of the market for you and I as food lovers is the open-air outdoor section where you'll find a fresh wet market and an incredible food court where you could spend hours eating. Oh, look at these crabs. Wow, the pinchers to body ratio is fantastic. There is an abundance of things to walk around and see at this market. The fresh ingredients and the wet market is fantastic to walk around and see. But right next to the wet market is a little food court where you can get pre-made food, and this is the section that you're gonna wanna come to come check out the food and start eating. To begin with, we sat down at a stall for a quick bowl of bun rieu, a crab noodle dish with rice vermicelli, shredded vegetables, and crab meatballs, all submerged in a fragrant orange-colored broth. It's not assembled until you order it, and it comes to you piping hot and utterly attractive. And I had it in Vietnam a couple of times, and it's delicious, so I had to sit down to, we're gonna try this first. And also just the beautiful display of food. It's like a little pyramid of different ingredients, the different noodles. I think they serve a number of different types of noodles at this stall too, because they have some other boiled chickens and those ovary eggs, which look amazing too. But we went with the bun rieu. There has to be like a dozen different sauces sitting before me right here on this table. I'm not exactly sure which sauce to add. I'm gonna ask her. This one. Oh, this one is for bun rieu. Okay. All right, I just asked. This is the sauce to add. Okay. One of the most notable features of this bowl of noodles is that it's an orange-colored broth. Look at the color of that broth. And then below here, there's noodles. There's some fish cake. I think 2 types of fish cake. This is some sweet basil. There's some okra in here, and these are the chunks of crab, I believe. And then there's also tomato. There's tomato in here, blood lump, and then the sweet basil on top. Let's just first taste this broth. Oh yeah.
Dude.
Oh, it's crabby. Oh, that's what I remember. It's a very light broth.
For having that much stuff in the soup, it's surprisingly clean. The broth is awesome.
I think this is the shrimp paste or the crab paste. I'm gonna go in for some of this. All right, that should be good. And then I gotta go in for some chilies as well.
Tamarind. Always interesting.
Sprinkle on a few chilies on here. Oh yeah, and tamarind. I think that is tamarind sauce. Yeah, because you can see those tamarind seeds in there as well. There's noodles on the top, and then even under here there's all these vegetables, the morning glory, the shredded morning glory, and the shredded vegetables down there. Oh, what a beautiful bowl of noodles this is.
Dude, I gotta get
all right, going in for some basil.
Some pickled ginger too, though.
I like it with that added shrimp paste, tamarind, chilies. The crab flavor is so soothing. I want to grab that chunk, which I think is crab roe. Some type of crab roe mixed with maybe mixed with something. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's like a crab meatball.
So rich.
I forgot to mention there's even a pork chunk, which I think is a pork knuckle. It looks a little bit gelatinous, but there's so many things going on. But I think the gem of the bowl is that crab meatball. That is just delicious. Okay, okra.
The only thing I might do, because I'm a little bit obsessed with chilies, is I think I'll reach in for some of this crushed chili. All right, and give this a whirl, and I think I will be ready to just devour the rest of this bowl of noodles. On that note. That crab meatball is where it's at. That is the ultimate bite of this bowl of noodles. Finished with that bowl of noodles, and the combination of those chilies plus the hot broth in this market food court that has zero airflow. I'm just dripping. You can see my arm just glistening.
Dude,
how's that sweat?
I feel like I just showered.
That was a properly good bowl of noodles. All the different flavors. That was delicious. And we are now walking down the market. Oh, this is a squid section. Okay. We saw the gigantic squid, and Ying loves squid, I love squid, so there was no way we could pass this up without trying one of these giant squids. And she has them pre-grilled over here, but then she's grilling more. And then as you order it, she drops it back on the hot coals, and it's really hot. I can feel the flames coming off of those charcoal. We're about to eat a giant squid. You gotta see the like caramelized edges of that squid. It is a beautiful, beautiful thing. And then as she was grilling it, she brushed on some kind of fragrant oil as well, so that also increased probably the crispiness of it. And then as soon as it was ready, she chopped it into bite-sized pieces. And then I didn't know she was gonna do this, but they applied a beautiful oil with, I can see fried garlic in there, as well as green onions chopped up in there, that they just lathered on top of the squid. What a wonderful addition to finish it off. And then it's served with a plate of veggies. There's some green tomatoes on there. There's cucumber, and then the herb there, I think it's mostly culantro, which is also known as sawtooth herb. And then I think there's some Vietnamese coriander in there as well. And then it's served with a dipping sauce. This looks unbelievably good. A big plate of grilled squid, a giant squid. That squid is huge. Okay, I'm going with this piece right here on the top there. Oh, the tenderness of that squid is ridiculous. Oh, and it's perfectly salty. It's so fragrant. With I think they're shallots actually. I think that might be shallot oil, fried shallot oil. It's so fragrant. The texture of that squid, yes, is so soft and so tender, and it's not rubbery whatsoever. It is awesomely good. The sauce is good too, but actually I barely even noticed the difference of that sauce to that fragrant oil that's already applied all over it. And I'm gonna follow this bite with a green tomato and poke up some of those herbs. Oh, that just is a complete refreshing jolt in your mouth with those herbs. We just finished off that squid without even talking to each other. That was one of the better pieces of squid that I've ever had in my life, and that was giant, incredibly good. And I think what they did is that they just cooked it perfectly. They grilled it so it wasn't overcooked. If you get overcooked squid, it can be all rubbery and not very good. But that was, I was even trying to like imagine in my head what kind of texture that is. It's almost like chicken thigh or the dark chicken meat, but more silky. That was a treat, a real squid treat. And if you come to this market, if you love squid, that's something you should consider eating immediately as you arrive here. Next up, we are stopping for something refreshing to cool down, and they have lots of fruit shake stands all over. We got an avocado shake with a little something special inside. This little special ingredient that is along with the avocado in this shake. You can just smell it within the humidity of this market, and it's one of my, well, it is definitely my favorite fruit, the king of fruits. I'm talking about durian. So this is a combination of avocado and durian shake. Whoa, that's thick. Wow, The thickness of that. It's so creamy. That's like cream on top of cream. The avocado and the durian. And then it's like, it's very, very smooth from the avocado. But then you've got the durian just dominates in the flavor department. It just takes over. It's so thick rather than being like a drinkable smoothie. It's like a pudding that you almost need to use a spoon to eat. You almost can't do it with a straw. There's a popular Cambodian street food snack, and you see it surrounding the market, and you see it all over Phnom Penh, and they have it right over here. I'm gonna go taste it for the first time. Oh wow, there's a couple different types. Clams. This one, or what is this one? What's the difference between them?
They're so pretty.
Yeah, clam.
This one is spicy.
Yeah.
This one looks the most spicy because it has the chilies ground up in there.
Oyster.
This one.
Oyster Cambodia.
Cambodian oysters. Yeah. They have a couple of different clams, and I think they're sun cured. They dry in the sun, and then they're also salt cured. They're just coated in salt. This one?
Yeah.
All right. Can we please have one can of this one? I'm gonna see if he can show me how to eat it. But I saw that you kind of like bite it in your mouth because they're shut pretty tight, and then just coated in lots and lots of salt. Ah, okay. They're shut pretty tight, so you gotta bite it. Wow, I just got a mouthful of salt on that. If you can, you gotta like have a really razor sharp tooth.
I'll use another piece of one.
And it's juicy in there. Oh, that is attractively good. It does have the consistency of an oyster. It's kind of slimy like an oyster, and it has a little bit more of a bitterness to it. I can see why these are so popular, such a popular snack. This time, let me do the Cambodian style opening method. It's a little tricky to open them with your teeth. I haven't gotten down the method of opening it with your teeth. They're shut really tight. I just completely failed opening these with my teeth. Okay, there we go. I got it open. Okay. So right on the side there, and then you just kind of wiggle it open. Those are tasty. This is a really popular Cambodian street food in Phnom Penh, and people just come here and you'll just see people, probably friends of the owner of this street food cart, but they'll just come in, they'll just grab a clam and walk around. Thank you very much. Good? It's really good. Goodbye. But yeah, it is hilarious. People will just walk up and they will just grab a couple clams and then keep on walking.
Girl just came straight across the road.
She just grabbed a clam and then jumped in the tuk-tuk. We are walking outside of the central market now and onto the streets, and then a little bit away there is this grilled meat skewer. I think they're grilled beef skewer in baguette sandwiches that looks irresistible. So that's where we're walking to next. There are few things in the world that make me more excited than grilled meat on skewer. And in Phnom Penh, one of the classic afternoon snacks is a handful of grilled meat tucked into a Cambodian baguette. This place is fantastic. They have a selection of different meat skewers. I'm not even sure, but I think it's liver. And then they have regular meat, but the main skewer that I'm most interested to try is the like kebab meat style, the minced meat. When they're grilling it, you can actually smell the lemongrass coming out of the fumes, out of that smoke from the grill. If you eat it here, they don't assemble anything. They just leave it all separate. They give you the meat on a plate, they give you the papaya salad, and they give you all the loaves of bread, which, by the way, they toasted on the fire, and you could see it absorbing the meat fumes. So that bread is gonna have a meaty aroma to it, taste to it as well. Yeah, this is great. So we can assemble it all on our own. I'm gonna get some help here. Okay. Oh, the meat skewer. Oh, let it pull off the meat. Okay, and also this one. Okay,
Yes.
double meat.
That's
yes.
awesome. Oh my god.
Put all that meat in there, and then salad. I think it's papaya salad. Oh yeah, stuff in the papaya salad. Yeah, this is some kind of a chili sauce. It looks like a sweet chili sauce. Oh yeah. Oh, fantastic. Okay, Micah. Micah is joining us for this sandwich. This is just the type of bread that you can feel just collapsing in your fingers. It just sort of, yeah, it just completely collapses. Oh, okay, the minced meat is where it's at. Those are like little kebabs, and they are so fragrant with smoke and lemongrass. Oh man, that's good. And then what I like is that the bread, it's very light.
Yeah.
It's very, very crusty. It's the type of bread that when you chew down, you can almost like stab your gums because it's so sharp and crusty. We immediately have to order more of those lemongrass kebabs. Okay, next up, I think this is grilled liver. I'm not totally sure, but let's just try this. It's a little bit dried out. But it is good, it's creamy. But a little bit dry in my opinion. But I think those lemongrass skewers, which is their specialty, I think that is where it's at. That's what you have to order. Finished off that first sandwich and we finished off the liver. Liver was good, okay, but we had to eat more of these kebab-like little minced meat packed on the minced meat packed onto. They're actually look like little chopstick skewers. Ooh. Huh. Oh, it's so fragrant. It's so juicy, a little bit oily, a little bit sweet and salty, and so lemongrass. You can really taste the lemongrass and garlic in there. Yeah, and you could just eat these like satay.
Yes.
Okay, I decided to make one more order of the meat skewers. A couple more of the minced meat and a couple more of the whole meat pieces. We gotta have something to fill into these airy little loaves of crunchy bread. Last sandwich, and I think we can utilize the rest of this meat. Joel, 3 skewers. 3 skewers of meat.
Dude.
Oh yeah. Stick them all into here. Nestle it into that cracker baguette. And then, or sandwich it into that bread. And then stuff it with the green papaya on this side. Oh yes. Okay, finish this off. And then chili sauce. Chili sauce it. Grab that chili sauce. Oh, they have a whole chili. Yes. Yes, please. I'm gonna squish this down and then try to pull out the sticks one by one. Oh. When I did that, and then when I squished the meat, you could just see the oils and the juices just squeezing out of that kebab. Okay, one more. Oh wow, this one the meat is really clamped on there. Okay, one more. Oh, and you can just feel that. Oh wow, this is a beauty. It is just stuffed, jam-packed with meat and salad and chilies. It's such a well-balanced combination of ingredients. At first I thought we were coming here just to eat a little sandwich, but that ended up turning into a little bit of a meat fest because it was so good. We just wanted to eat more and more skewers. From here, we're gonna take a little rest this afternoon and then eat some more food this evening.
Yes, there are definitely vegetables you can eat when you're in Phnom Penh. But to be honest, when you're walking around and eating spontaneously throughout the city, meat of some kind or another seems to be what really stands out. What's easily accessible on seemingly every street corner throughout Phnom Penh. When we set off in the morning, I had no plans for it to be one of those all-meat days. But by a streak of unplanned dining, somehow, that's what it turned into.
The next Cambodian street food this afternoon is dried grilled buffalo meat. And there's just a a sea of meat right here that's drying on the table. After the meat is dried, and then she grills it on it's a really, really low fire, so you can see it kind of dehydrates the meat. And then she actually has to hit it with it's like a bat against a wooden stump. So that might be some pretty tough meat right there. We didn't exactly know what we were doing, and we had a little bit of a miscommunication, but we ended up ordering half a kilo. And half a kilo of this meat is like, it's like the family pack, definitely. It could feed the whole neighborhood.
Yeah.
He grabbed a giant pair of scissors, an ancient iron pair of scissors, and chopped up some of the beef into bite-sized pieces. They serve it with some pickles, and this is kind of just a hangout afternoon meat spot. Oh, wow. Okay, it's definitely chewy, but that flavor's awesome. Oh, it's salty, it's peppery, it has this amazing meaty flavor to it, and yet it's not too gamey tasting. To accompany the dried buffalo, and he said it makes it more tasty. There's a plate of pickles, there's some, I think this is morning glory, that looks like finely shaped lemongrass.
Lemongrass, yeah.
And then I think radish and carrots. Oh yeah. Oh, that's very finely shaped lemongrass. That was so good, we finished it off, and we need him to chop up some more. It's so addictively good. And it has that kind of texture to it. Yeah, where you just don't want to stop eating, for sure. Some more freshly chopped beef, and look at that cross section. That is just pure condensed meat. And I'm gonna eat it this time with some chilies on it. Just kind of scoop up some of those chilies. Oh. That meat is just so condensed, and it just releases flavor. My jaw is a little bit sore, and I got a little bit of dried buffalo stuck in my teeth, but that is some seriously tasty meat. There's just so much street food in Phnom Penh. It's a street food paradise for sure. And you can just walk from stall to stall. So many interesting foods, so many delicious things to try. This is a great food city. This is a serious meat joint right here.
In the evening is when the huge Cambodian barbecue meat stalls emerge. A symphony of rotating meats, slow hissing from the coals, with a cloud of smoke pouring onto the streets. As a meat lover, this is where you want to be when you're in Phnom Penh.
I have a soft spot in my heart for grilled meats and rotating meats, and this beautiful grilled meat stall here in Phnom Penh is something I could not walk past without ordering, and so we decided to order some grilled meat. What a stunning shop this is. I just got splashed with duck as he chopped that up expertly. This guy is a meat master. He's doing everything. He has a friend who's helping him pack everything, but he's literally doing everything. Grilling the meat, maintaining the fire, chopping up the meat. He is a grill master, to say the least. That is a meat cart that even the most dedicated person on a diet would stop for and would break their diet for. That meat is just impressive. They have no seats at the meat stall. Most people just get it for takeaway, but luckily he has a friend right across the street, right across the intersection here, and she has a fruit smoothie cart. And so he asked if we could sit here, which is very, very kind, and she allowed us to sit here, and we ordered some soursop smoothies to begin with. Cheers, man.
Oh, thanks.
Let's have some soursop smoothie first, before we dig into the meat. Oh, that's just pure soursop. And I think she added coconut milk. But I asked her to put no sugar and no condensed milk. Oh, wow, that's good. Let's begin with the duck.
Dude,
oh, it's so hot and fresh right off the grill, and that golden skin, it's stunning. It's stunning.
Dude.
That could definitely be a free-flying, free-range duck right there. It's a little bit on the chewy side, but it's so, the taste of it is really, really good. Very natural tasting. And it sort of has like a, almost like a honey glaze. Oh, yeah. That's Vietnamese coriander. It's so peppery. That goes well with the duck. All right, let's try the quail next. I'm gonna, oh yes, the whole thigh and drum. I think I'll go for the sauce on this one. Dip a little bit of sauce onto this guy. Oh. Quail is superb. I think this is quail. Quail or pigeon? No, I think it's quail. It's like, it's just like the darkest meat of chicken and then like condensed. Oh wow, it's good.
I can crush right through the bones. That's amazing.
Some parts of it even taste a little livery. You can definitely tell this is not your average farm-raised duck right here. We have come to the end of this day. This has been, it's been a little bit of a meat-heavy street food day in Cambodia, and it has been fantastic. The food, the different variety of dishes we've eaten today and the different meats that we've eaten has been incredibly delicious. Met a lot of friendly people as well. Phnom Penh is just such a fantastic street food lover city. I'm gonna end the video for today right now. I wanna say a big thank you for watching today's video. Please remember to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I'd love to hear from you in the comment section. And also, if you're not already subscribed, click subscribe now for lots more food and travel videos. Good night from Phnom Penh, and I will see you on the next video. Oh, that was a great meat day.